Number is IS Civil 309/2023 in WPC 8402/2022. It is for correction of an order. IS Civil 309/2023. It's a filing number. Yes, my lord.
Okay.
For correction of an order.
Correction.
For tomorrow, my lord.
Tomorrow. Okay.
Highly obliged.
Daily list for motion item number 1.
In the records have been received the method.
Item number 2.
Yes, what is it?
Lordship. He is declared foreigner and he has the names of family tree.
Notice record entered.
Item number 3.
Yes. Since the records have been received, the matter will be listed for hearing. What is this?
Lordship,
3 and 4.
for time being.
Since the records have been matter will be listed for hearing. Yes, 3 and 4. Yes, Nick.
Item number 5.
Wait, please, your lordship. Contesting case, lordship. Petitioner grandfather name was appeared in the NRC
Record
1950.
entered. Yes.
Lordship, one thing, lordship. I have only typical mistake in the prayer. Only one date, lordship. I may be allowed to
Okay.
correct.
Okay.
Obliged, lordship.
Item number 6.
Yes.
Lordship, it is an expiry order.
Next
Petitioner
party.
was-
Why you didn't go? Tell us. Why you didn't appear? What is the reason for not appearing before the tribunal? Hmm?
Lordship, page 7.
Page 7. Para number
5. Lordship.
why did you remain absent? Why? There must be some reason. There is always a reason.
Lordship, petitioner left for Meghalaya for working.
Meghalaya for walking. What do you do?
Okay.
What kind of work you do?
For daily labor. Lordship.
Daily laborer. He went to Meghalaya.
The petitioner was arrested on 39/22.
39?
22.
But you say you are an Indian. On what basis you are saying you are Indian?
Lordship, petitioners.
How do you say you are Indian?
Yes, my lord. In 1997 voter list, my lord, petitioner along with father's name appeared.
97.
And yes, first voter list, my lord.
97 is after 71. So you came from Bangladesh.
No, my lord, father's name is appeared in voter list 1970, 71, my lord.
70, 71.
Yeah.
What is your father's name?
Father's name is Mukles, my lord.
Mukles.
Muklesur Rahman. My lord, page 13, my lord. Page 13, my lord, one salaried, my lord, 1968.
Jinnat Ali.
Yes.
Mukles Uddin.
Yes,
Mukles Uddin.
Mukles.
Not Ali.
Yes, Mukles.
Huh?
Yes.
Mukles Uddin.
Yes, Muklesuddin actually not my lord. And my lord, voter list 1990s and 1977, page 17, my lord.
Village, Polaguri.
My lord, petitioner was arrested on 39/2022.
Page 21, my lord, linkage, my lord. Father's name, mother name, and my lord, petition. Page 21,
Why didn't you appear?
my lord.
Why didn't you appear
My lord,
before the tribunal?
Para 5-6, my lord.
5 and 6.
Yes, my lord.
In 6, what is written?
Page 7, my lord.
Now we have earned a lot of money now. We can appear.
My lord, he is labor, my lord.
Huh?
He is labor, my lord.
Again, you will go back.
Somehow he collected money, my lord, and
Somehow you collected money.
one
Hmm?
a respect on 39.
Okay, let him prove. And Mr. Lane Council for House Lane Council for Estate.
Lordship. Order was passed on 2012. In the year 2012, order, impugn order was passed, Lordship. And on
Oh, oh, oh.
39, 2022, he was arrested, Lordship. And
You were arrested when?
my lord,
39, 2022.
39, 2022. And regarding delay, no,
Page 8, my lord, para
Lordship,
7.
not a single statement has been mentioned, Lordship. Delay in filing the writ petition, Lordship.
You have not filed any affidavit. You have not explained why you have years delayed.
My lord,
After arrested, Lordship, he approached this.
No, but then before that, receipt of, but they have to remain absent, which resulted. But we have not.
explain, my lord.
Left more Meghalaya. When, what, nothing is mentioned.
Para 6 months.
Ex party order dated 2012. Then what will you do? What after 22? After 12, what did you do?
After 12, he left for Meghalaya, my lord.
So you have not mentioned anything. No detail has to be mentioned. No. File a detailed affidavit. For a detailed affidavit may be filed.
That's not, my lord. He left for Meghalaya and my lord
Next.
subsequently could not collect the document, my lord.
Whatever you filed it in written writing. Yes, next.
Item number 7.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, this is a contested case, my lord. To prove Indian citizenship, my lord, the petitioner has annexed the voter list of 1966, 1970, 1997, and the subsequent voter list, my lord. And
Whose voter list you have?
that is the grandfather, grandmother, then father, then the petitioner himself.
Notice record interview.
My lord, he is outside, my lord.
Yes.
Obliged, my lord.
Item number 8.
Yes.
Lordship. Lordship, order was passed on 13/9/2021
Hmm.
against me
Hmm.
by FT number 10 at VI.
Notice record interview. Yes, next.
Lordship, interim is me.
Yes.
Item number 9.
Wait, please. By impugn order, petitioner has been declared foreigner, Lordship. Petitioner has exhibited 8 documents, including land sale document of 1950, in which slight discrepancy has been found in the name of the father, Zafar Ali and
Notice.
Zafar Ali, Lordship.
Notice record interview.
Obliged.
Item number 10.
May please, Your Lordship, my lord, here, my lord, the brother was examined by the impugned opinion, my lord, no discussion about the brother's evidence.
Notice record interview.
Item number 11.
Wait, please, Your Lordship. Lordship, this is a contested case, Lordship. This petitioner name appeared in the final NRC also, Lordship. Even then, she was declared as a foreigner, Lordship. 70s.
Notice record interview.
Highly obliged.
Item number 12.
May I please, Your Lordship, my lord. Lordship, the petitioner before Your Lordship, my lord. He is a resident of Morigaon district, my lord. He went to my lord Jorhat, my lord, in the year 2002, my lord, in search of his work for his livelihood, my lord. My lord, in the year 2022, my lord, last year, my lord, suddenly notice was sent from my lord, concerned tribunal from Jorhat, my lord. My humble prayer before Your Lordship, my lord, that I am ready to face the proceeding, my lord. Lordship will kindly transfer the proceeding before the concerned tribunal. That is
Notice, notice in the meantime, proceeding may not, may be stayed until further order.
my lord.
Item number, page number, Jorhat FT,
Notice, yes, my lord. Notice page number 27 and 28.
proceeding FT number.
FT number is not FT Jorhat, my lord.
FT Jorhat.
My lord.
Case number.
Case number is, my lord, FTCRD 345.
Will
Stroke
not,
2002.
will remain suspended until further order. Next.
Highly.
Item 13.
Contested case, my lord. The petitioner was born on 25/1965, my lord. And I have already included, my lord, voter list of 1966. My father's name is shown, my lord. And thereafter subsequent. voter
Notice
list.
record.
Item number 14.
You Lordship.
In this case also, father was examined, but no discussion about the father's.
Notice record.
Item number 50.
May I please, your lordship, my lord. This is a contested matter, my lord. I have been declared to be, my lord, an Indian citizen, my lord, 2 occasions. Thereafter, my lord, in the third proceeding, my lord, I was declared to be a foreigner, my lord. And these were the part of records, my lord. Exhibit 1A and B, my lord, were, my lord, exhibited before the concerned tribunal. Those are the, my lord, judgments whereby I was declared to be an Indian citizen, my lord, along with my family member.
What are the first two opinion? What are the opinions that you have
The
been
first
declared?
two opinions, my lord, were, lordship will kindly find at page, my lord, 49 and excess 6, my lord.
49.
My lord, in excess 6 million. This was passed by the foreigners tribunal first from Morigaon, my lord.
Harmuz Ali, Muslimuddin, village, Gura,
The same sort of documents were, my
Garubanda.
lord.
Page next.
The next one is what you will find at page 52, my lord, and excess 7, my lord.
Harmuz Ali.
Yes, my lord. Same person, my lord. And same sort of documents were exhibited, my lord.
Muslimuddin, village. Then again next.
Then the, my lord, impugn order is at page 55, my lord. Next 8, whereby I was declared to be a foreigner, my lord. Declaring the earlier judgments to be cryptic, my lord. First in cryptic.
Where is it? Page.
Page, my lord. 59, my lord. 58, my lord.
Page 59.
58, lordship. Para 5, my lord.
On Mr. Ryan, Council for National Council considering nature of the case, we have reviewed the pending and dispose at this stage without issuing formal notice. In view of the prayer made by the Land Council for the petitioner that the presentation is covered by principal res brigade approach from next, it has been submitted that. It has been submitted by the petitioner. The petitioner are proceeded twice before the foreign tribunal first Morigaon as well as foreign tribunal fourth Morigaon in Morigaon where he was declared to be Indian. However, subsequently another proceeding was initiated and petitioner has been found to be a foreigner by the impugn order dated. By the impugn order dated 25/3/2022 passed by the foreigners tribunal for Morigaon in FP number so and so page number 55.
My lord.
Page 55. They have been submitted and it has been submitted though the petitioner had relied upon the earlier two opinions in his favor. The learned tribunal did not consider same as not same on same on the ground that there are certain on the ground that accepting earlier voter list from 1965 and 70 cannot be accepting the voter list of 1965-70 in respect of his father was not justifiable, and also that the evidence had not been properly analyzed. Full stop. Next paragraph. We have gone to the earlier opinion rendered by the FT. In the first opinion rendered by the foreigners tribunal first Morigaon in FT case number 271/2006 page 49, the proceeding has been described as MD Harmuz Ali son of a Muslim so district. In the set of the learned tribunal in the said proceeding had declared the aforesaid proceeding to be citizen of India. In a second opinion rendered by the foreign tribunal Fort Morigaon in FT case number 136/2016, the petitioner along with others, petitioning along with his family members, were proceeded again, in which the petitioner and his family members have been described as follows. Page 52. The learned tribunal, after considering the evidence from the court, declared the petitioner's proceedings therein, including the petitioner, to be Indian citizen. Next one. Subsequently, a third petition was third opinion was rendered, in which the present petitioner and other family members again have been declared, were proceeded and were declared to be foreigners of post 25/3/1921 stream, where impugn order dated so page 55. The law is now well settled in view of the decision rendered by Honorable Supreme Court Abdul Qudus versus Union of India 2019 volume 6. And that if a person, that the principal residue will be applicable, and as such, the same, if the proceedings are same, if the procedure is same, he can be proceeded again once there is a order, favorable order in his or her favor. In the present case, it appears that the present petitioner is the same person who have proceeded in FT case number page 49 as well as in FT case number page 52. However, the learned tribunal rejected these opinions on the following grounds, as mentioned below. Exhibit A, page 58, just reproduce exhibit B. We have the view that the learned tribunal could not have, in view of the applicability of principal residue, the learned tribunal could not have gone into the merit again. The learned tribunal could only have gone into to find out is the identity as to whether the present petitioner's proceedings are the same who have proceeded earlier into earlier proceeding in which they have favorable decision. Accordingly, we allow this petition by setting aside impugn opinion dated 25/3 and remand the learned tribunal for reconsideration as to whether the present petitioners are the same person or not, and if it is found that they are same petitioner, same person, they immediately close without entering the merit of the case. It is only when the tribunal comes to different opinion that the proceeding will lie. Accordingly, the petition will appear for tribunal for reconsideration, and the learned tribunal passes test for the opinion as to whether the present petitioner, if they are finding that the present petitioner is the same person who proceeded earlier in close without any further consideration on merit of the case. However, if there is a finding otherwise, the learned tribunal has to give reasons for coming to a different conclusion, which can be challenged by the petitioner before the appropriate forum. With the above observation, that present allowed.
Worship, I may be allowed to appear before the concerned tribunal within 31st of December.
31st of December of
31st of January, I'm sorry, madam. 2023. High level.
Item number 16.
Please, Your Lordship. It was a contested matter, Your Lordship. During the stage of inquiry itself, there was no allegation against me that
notice record interim.
much obliged.
Item number 17.
My lord, contested matter, my lord, the name of the parents was in my blood, NRS, my lord, in 1951. So, my lord, he passed
Notice record, yes.
of life.
For admission, item 18.
Engaged counsel alarm out of station lordship. The matter may be fixed for hearing.
Since the records have been received, matter will be listed for hearing.
Item number 19.
Since the records have been received, matter will be listed for hearing.
My lord, may I prevail? My lord, in this case, my lord, earlier, by the same tribunal, declared the petitioner as Indian citizen, and subsequently, by the same tribunal, my lord, advance orders passed, my lord. But if may kindly see the first opinion, my lord. First opinion, my lord.
Call Sumita. You know that?
First opinion is, my lord,
Yes.
page 23, relevant page is, my lord, 25. First opinion.
Idris Ali.
My lord, Abdul Jabbar.
Jafar. Res judicata, page 23, first, Abdul Jabbar, procedure number 3, ordered at 17/12/2016, declared in Indian. Subsequent order 25/3/2018, page 60.
My lord.
And in that case, did the tribunal discuss anything?
My lord, nothing, my lord,
Discuss anything about that? You have been earlier proceeded.
earlier, my lord. My lord, what happens in this case?
Though the learned tribunal, though it was brought to notice of learned tribunal in a subsequent case about the earlier, earlier opinion dated 17/12, the learned tribunal disagreed on the ground that they did not consider it on the ground that it was deferred by the learned, and that earlier order has been deferred, that he doesn't agree with the earlier order. And at the time of passing the judgment order dated 17/2, there was no proper appreciation of evidence.
Yes.
Applicability together, the learned tribunal cannot go into the merit of the case, since the earlier opinion has not been challenged. It has attained finality. It was also held by the learned tribunal that the principal res judicata is not attracted. However, as in view of the decision passed by learned for the asserted opposite reason is illegal, it cannot is not sustainable in law. Accordingly, set aside, remanded 1 month.
Deeply applied.
LCR also remitted.
Item number 20.
In this case, the petitioner before lordship has been declared to be a foreigner only on the ground that the 1985 voter list.
Send the records have been listed, the matter will be listed for hearing.
Item number 21.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, this matter was heard to a certain extent on the last occasion, my lord. This is the matter, the original order is has been passed ex parte, my lord, in the year 1988. And thereafter, the petitioner is the son of the proceedee. The proceedee is already expired, but due to the impugned order of 1988, the petitioner is not being able to get his NRC, etc. Our claim is that, my lord, the proceedee was an Indian national. He was not a foreigner. If I may take your lordships to page number 14, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, page number 14 is the type copy of the citizenship register, the NRC, and the proceedee's number, the proceedee's name appears at the second last, Pranab Ranjan Bhattacharjee, my lord. And this is the list of the entire family members, and it is of the year 1951. Now, my lord, the impugned order of 1988, my lord, if I may take your lordships to page number 35, 36. 35 is the 36 is the order, my lord. OP absent without steps, state present through SI, R. Bora perusing the record and seen that during inquiry, the inquiry officer found that OP was born at village Joleshwar of Bangladesh and came to Assam without any valid authority after 1st January 1966. And since 1970, he is living at number 1 Lajumgaon, PS Margarita without any lawful authority. Notice was served on the OP properly and was present on 5/10/1988. After that date, he remained absent without any steps. The cases under the provisions of the Foreigners Act 1946 are required to be proved by the opposite party. In this case, The allegation made by the police remains as it is, as none has come to rebut the same. During inquiry officer examined local persons who also stated that OP is at the present place since 1970 only. There is nothing to disbelieve the inquiry officer. Hence, I hold and declare that OP Pranab Ranjan Bhattacharjee is a foreigner within the purview of the present law in force. Send a copy to SP. Now, my lord, this order was passed in the year 1988. But after that, my lord, if I may take your lordship to the electoral rolls, page.
See, he's a 1966-71 stream.
Yes,
He
my
came
lord.
from India, from Bangladesh.
My lord, he is, yes, my lord, 66-71 stream, but he did not come from Bangladesh, my lord. Our claim is he is an Indian national. In fact, his father also expired at Dibrugarh Medical
No.
College.
When father means this Pranab Ranjan, no?
Prabodh.
Pranab Ranjan Bhattacharjee, your father, isn't it? Huh?
Yes, my lord.
You are Rajiv.
Rajiv
Rajiv
son of
Bhattacharjee.
Pranab Ranjan.
Now Pranab Ranjan, he came initially from Bangladesh.
No, my lord.
He was Indian throughout.
Yes, my lord. In fact, Pranab Ranjan Bhattacharjee's father
Hmm.
expired at Dibrugarh Medical College way back in the year 1959.
What is it?
We have applied for the RTI, my lord. We have not yet received. This
Hmm.
information was received by the petitioner
Mhm.
subsequent to the filing of this petition. But my lord, in the present case, first thing, the initial order is an ex parte order. And if I may take your lordship to the,
And what is this? This is the original 1988.
after
then,
that, my lord, from 1988 till 2019, the proceeding, that is Pranab Ranjan Bhattacharjee, had been casting his vote in India. Even after being declared a foreigner. Reason being, my lord, neither his name was removed from the electoral roll, and nor was he aware that such an order has been passed by the tribunal. Because, my lord, Margarita is a town in Tinsukia district. In 1988, there was no foreigners tribunal in Tinsukia, and FT Dibrugarh used to try the matters. My lord, if I may take your lordship to page 38 once, because in 2019, when the petitioner and his father, they went for their NRC.
No, anyway, you had applied to the Foreigners Tribunal Tinsukia for review,
Yes, my
isn't
lord.
it?
Yes, my
And
lord.
what was the order passed by the India?
The order that has been passed is that within 30 days, the review can be preferred. After the expiry of 30 days, it cannot be preferred.
Just. See, Mr. Sharma, she will allow this petition setting aside is 3012. The petitioner may be allowed to file application, proper application for review on it. And if they are able to draw sufficient documents, their early order may be reviewed. And Miss Pooja Lana, counsel for the House Lana counsel for the state. Considering the nature of this case, we are inclined to allow this petition. Full stop. In this petition, petitioner challenged the order dated 30/12/2019 passed by the Learned Foreigners Tribunal, Tinsukia, in FT case number 96/1988, within bracket PE number, page 38, just see, PE number 125/1988, by which the Learned Foreigners Tribunal declined to order a review of the earlier order passed by the Learned Tribunal. Full stop. On the ground that there is no provision for condoning delay. For condoning the delay in approaching the tribunal for review of the earlier order. Full stop. Before we, full stop. The certain, before we issue the necessary direction, a certain reference to the facts of the case may be appropriate. From the record, it appears that the petitioner, the present petitioner's father, one Pranab Ranjan
Pranab
Bhattacharjee,
Ranjan Bhattacharjee.
was earlier was proceeded before the learned foreigners tribunal Dibrugarh in FT case number 96/88, White SP inquiry number 125/88. In the said proceeding, an ex parte order was passed on 14/11/1988. Stating that since no notice was issued and was properly served on the though the proceeding after receiving notice appeared before the tribunal on 5/10/1988, he remained absent on subsequent dates without taking any steps, resulting in the passing of the ex parte order. By holding that the said OP, Pranab Ranjan Bhattacharjee, is a foreigner it is a case for the petitioner that the petitioner was unaware, you are unaware of the aforesaid proceeding, and the said Pranab Ranjan Bhattacharjee also expired when?
My lord, he expired on 14/5/2021.
14/5/2021. Full stop. The petitioner submits that since the petitioner was not aware of the said ex parte order, though the petitioner was not aware of the ex parte order, petitioner had been it had been submitted that petitioner was not aware of the ex parte order, more so after the death of his father, and he had been exercising his vote in Margarita under 124 Margarita Legislative Assembly constituency, and cast his vote in the year 1989-97. He was a voter identity card also issued, and he's cast his vote in 2019. However, when he went to apply for NRC, by submitting all the relevant documents, he received a notice from the NRC authority to appear before the circle officer, Margarita. When he came to know about the ex parte order passed by the learned foreigners tribunal against his father, which has come in the way of his registering as a citizen. Accordingly, he applied to the learned foreigners tribunal for review of the said ex parte opinion dated 14/11/1988 passed against the petitioner's father. Learned tribunal, however, held that the said ex parte order was passed by the learned tribunal after the proceeding therein failed to appear after receiving notice, and also on the ground that since the application for review has been filed after a long period, after a long period, about 30 years, the learned tribunal declined to entertain the application for condoning delay, and accordingly dismissed the said application. We have gone through the records also which have been requisitioned. Perusal of the next para. Perusal of the impugned order dated 14/11/1988 would show that the learned tribunal did not give any finding as to the period when he came to Assam, which in our view is necessary to be specified in view of the specific provisions under Section 6A of the Citizenship 1955. The learned tribunal merely says that during the inquiry, inquiry officer examined local persons also who stayed OPs at the present place since 1970 only. There is nothing to disbelieve the inquiry officer. Hence, I hold and declare that OP Pranab Ranjan Bhattacharjee is a foreigner within the purview of the present law in force. Within unquote.
And during IMDT Lordship, I think there is only one stream, that is post 71 stream. Lordship.
We have also gone through the record, original record. The original record indicates that he has been staying in India since 1970. However, the inquiry officer made a comment, made a observation that during inquiry it is ascertained that Sri Pranab Ranjan Bhattacharjee, son of late Prabodh Ranjan Bhattacharjee, is suspected to be a foreigner under 1966-71 stream. If that is so, the petitioner was the proceeding therein, namely Pranab Ranjan Bhattacharjee, would be entitled to register himself as a citizen of this, register himself with the competent authority as provided under subsections 3 and 4 of the Section 6 of the Citizenship Act 1955. However, there is no such finding by the learned foreigners tribunal. On that count, we of the view that the earlier opinion dated 14/11/19 suffers from a serious legal defect. Full stop. Secondly, though there has been a delay of 30 years in filing the review application by the present petitioner, we have no reason to. We have the view that there were sufficient reasons for approaching belatedly, inasmuch as the petitioner was not aware of the proceeding against his father, which was decided ex parte. Further, the petitioner had been also allowed to cast his vote.
Petitioner's father was allowed to cast his vote.
Huh?
Pranab
was, huh?
My lord.
Further, we also observed that in spite of the partial ex parte order, the petitioner's father had been allowed to cast vote in Margharita under 124 Margharita Legislative Assembly constituency in the year 1989-97. Also, 2019,
Yes, my lord, 2019 also.
as well as in 19, which would indicate that the petitioner's father, Pranab Ranjan Bhattacharjee, was indeed unaware of the ex parte order. Be as it may, the fact that the petitioner was not aware of the said order also cannot be said to be cannot be disbelieved. Be as it may, if in the present case the petitioner is claiming that he was not aware of any such ex parte order passed against his father, we do not find any reason to not to believe the petitioner, in view of the fact that the authorities was allowing the petitioner's father also to cast vote in 1989, 97, 2019, which would not have been possible if the petitioner had indeed been declared a foreigner, which indicates that the petitioner could not have been aware that the petitioner's father was declared a foreigner. We have also gone through the documents relied upon by the petitioner in the present case, in which the petitioner has been able has drawn our the petitioner has drawn in which the petitioner has annexed copy of the
NRC, my lord,
NRC
of 1951.
In which the name of the petitioner's father appears along with other family members.
But the
We-
electoral rule of 1971 is also there.
We also, the petitioner also has drawn attention to the certificate issued in favor of the petitioner's father, to the, of the mark sheet, huh? Of the West,
No,
the
at the-
Pranab Ranjan Bhattacharya, your father, no?
Yes, my lord.
Also drawn attention to the documents, educational documents, relating to the petitioner's father's appearance in the secondary education examination under the West Bengal Board of Secondary Education in the year 1970
70.
in terms of eligibility certificate, comma, admit card, comma, mark sheets, and also mark sheets as well as the voter list of 1971 in in respect of Jalpaiguri Legislative Assembly constituency, and others voter list of 1989 in respect of 124 Margarita Legislative Community, comma, 1989, 97,
99 is
97.
not there. 1989 is there, my lord.
1989, then
1997
97,
and 2019.
2019. And as such, we are also prima facie satisfied that the petitioner claimed that petitioner's father was Indian cannot be said to be unfounded, cannot be said to be unfounded.
If your lordship.
And accordingly, we have to view that petitioner may be given an opportunity to prove before the foreigners tribunal, Dibrugarh, to show that his father was an Indian, not a foreigner.
One more point, if it could be recorded. Now, the voter ID of the petitioner's father was issued on 1/10/2013, my lord, by the state, by the Election Commission of India.
Anyway, those we can have number. Under circumstances, we are satisfied that they are satisfied that the petitioner can make a legitimate claim on the basis of the documents referred to above that he is an Indian, not a foreigner. Accordingly, we allow this petition by setting aside the impugned order dated 30/12/2019, passed on a front plan declining and rejecting the application for review of the order. We are of the view that the order dated 19 the original impugned order dated
14/11/1988.
would be liable to be reviewed. However, would have to be on the basis of the documents the petitioner may file, may rely upon, for which the petitioner is given opportunity to apply for the foreigners tribunal, and file the relevant documents and also examine witnesses to support his claim that his father, Pranab Ranjan Bhattacharya, was not a foreigner but an Indian.
No.
We clarified that though the original proceeding was Pranab Ranjan Bhattacharya, by virtue of this order, the present petitioner, he will appear before the tribunal as a legal heir.
Substitution. We'll file a substitution.
As a legal heir, the present petitioner and other family members of the present petitioner will appear before the foreign tribunal as legal heirs of the said Pranab Ranjan Bhattacharya, and the sick review of the order dated 4/11/1988, for which they will appear, the petitioner and the members of the family will appear before the tribunal within a period of
My lord, 2 months, my
2
lord.
months from today. With the above observation, that this is allowed. LCR be remitted forthwith to the concerned FT.
List of it.
There is slight difficulty of my part. I received the file this morning, madam. The
Oh.
letter came in the supplementary list.
Okay.
Any other day, madam, no problem.
18.
Any other.
Can I be
Subject to
tomorrow?
my-
Not tomorrow. 18. 18. List the matter on 18th.
The state wanted to review it to be considered by DLC. That is the
So
32nd.
who has filed the review petition?
Statement.
Okay, next week.
17, my lord.
Next week,
18.
18.
Apply.
Daily list for motion item 1.
Yes,
My lord, this is listed for the first time. notice.
first time notice, yes. Yeah, Mr. You are appearing, accepting
my
that,
lord, yes.
Mr.
We will
Okay,
receive
ah,
the notice.
all respondent, yes, notice. Yes, next,
Item number 2.
you also same,
Yes.
first time?
First time.
Who are the respondents?
Private respondent, my lord.
Have notice 4 weeks. Petition takes a service upon respond by reserve post be ready.
Full respond.
For admission item 3.
one?
With regard to pay scale of the Eastern Library of the Guwahati High Court.
Who is the other side? Next week, we'll hear next week,
Apply.
after
18.
Bihu, huh?
18-1.
Yes.
For orders item number 4.
Vitali, yes, what is this review?
Here I request some time to produce the records, Lordship.
Lordship, record was called but not.
Lordship, we request some more time to produce the records.
How long will take? How long will it take?
Immediately after vacation.
Immediately after vacation, but during vacation we'll be all busy with Bihu. Then they say, yes, we could not because of Bihu, Bhogali Bihu, we could not, so please give another time. What is this, what record?
The selection process record, Lordship,
Selection of which year?
of Lordship, 2019. Yes.
2019.
So 19 selection?
No, Lordship, 16.
Huh?
Of 16, Lordship.
16 record.
16 records.
You think it will be there? No.
This was there, Lordship, in the repetition it was called for. Again, they have taken back, Lordship.
Oh, I see, it was there. Okay, after vacation.
25-1.
Yes,
26 of
26 of 31, 31st.
okay, for production of record, yes, list again on change for production of records. Next,
Item number 5.
what is this?
Review commission, my lord,
After vacation, yes, next,
my lord, at the instance of the
next,
council for the state, my lord, it has been
Yeah.
adjourned on number of occasions, my lord.
next item number,
Item number 6.
what is this?
My lord, this is the review petition, but the other side that have not appeared, my lord.
Okay. After vacation, I type the one next.
Item number 7.
Next,
Item number 7.
what is this?
The review application, Lordship, it's a small year, Lordship. What happened, Lordship, during the pendency of the writ petition, my counsel has not appeared, so that's why the problem, Lordship, the Lordship can, it's a small note, Lordship.
Council has not appeared.
So
Then what was the
the-
order, some expert,
Some vital fact was not placed before the court, so this order, Lordship.
is it so, Mr. Here for whom?
For the petitioner, Miller.
Petitioner.
Thereafter, they also filed appeal, Miller.
Appeal.
Yes, yes,
After hearing
that
the
we have
Miller-
withdrawn to file the review, Lord.
No, Miller. After hearing the matter, Miller, find the division bench was intent to Miller dismiss the appeal, Miller. That was Miller withdraw, Miller. And in this regard, I have judgment, Miller.
Okay.
It is not written in the judgment, Lordship, with my learned friend. whose
After
personal
vacation,
knowledge
after
I have.
vacation, after vacation.
25-1. Item number 8. Eight and 9.
What is this?
But it's a review petition, my lord,
About what?
of replacement in order of the lordship, page number 81.
After vacation.
A date pack will be given.
31-1.
Only.
Item number 10.
Draupadi Devi, what is
Yes,
this?
Lordship, despite receipt of notice,
Sushila
respondents have not
Devi.
appeared, Lordship. Now, earlier occasion also.
Why,
Notice is-
why didn't you appear for them also? There will be immediate amicable settlement. Eh? Family dispute.
family
See, there's a problem, no?
Yes.
Family dispute sometimes more dangerous.
Yes,
And that's why Mahabharat war also, no family dispute. Eh? They are more dangerous than normal dispute.
Yeah.
So what to do? You tell your family knock is saying same house or what?
Same house.
See,
They have received the notice.
same house, then you do a loudspeaker, just announce it. Court will proceed against you. See, correct, but then see, in absence of another party.
Lordship, already in section 9 application, the injunction has been granted, Lordship, that I have annexed, Lordship. So they have the knowledge, Lordship.
So what is to be done today?
Lordship, arbitrator may be appointed, Lordship. Arbitrator will
In
issue.
terms of clause 19 of the Resta cell deed, Resta deed, what is it? Page,
Lordship, arbitration clause at page 26, Lordship.
page 26.
Yes, Lord.
So what is the dispute here in this case?
Dispute regarding users of the property, Lordship.
So these are deed of partition.
Yes, Lordship.
And what is that uses of, what is the dispute? Where you mentioned? The
Dispute
nature,
schedule B property to the deed was.
what is the nature of the dispute so that it should come within this scope, no, of this agreement?
Yes,
That is
Lordship.
right. What is the scope of the, yes, what is the
Lordship
dispute?
dispute, the dispute is specifically at paragraph, at Lordship order of the learned lower court below, Lordship. At page 58, Lordship.
Page 58.
Yes, Lordship.
No, it is before the, some pending before the, some.
That was disposed of.
Disposed of.
Directing the both the parties to
Page 50,
page 58, Lordship.
so both the parties to go for arbitration.
Yes, Lordship.
What is the finding?
Finding is at page.
Finding one. Application,
Page 70, Lordship.
page 70,
Yes, Lordship.
70.
70. Lordship.
And what is the nature of dispute which is mentioned here in para number? Why do we find the dispute?
Dispute is there denying the.
Correct. What in that is it mentioned? In
Yes,
this?
yes, Lord.
That,
Schedule B property, Lordship.
no, correct. But in this order passed to the learned additional district judge, is
Yeah.
it mentioned anywhere?
Yes, Lord.
Where is it para number?
Para number, Lordship.
9.
Para number 9, Lordship.
Learned company submitted a response trying to deprive the petition number 1 of a right over which is never relinquished. This
Yes.
one? This
Yes,
one?
Lord. Yes, Lord.
This is the one? This is the
Yes.
one?
Yes.
Okay. Are Mr.
Yes, second.
And a counsel for the prisoner. None appears for the respondent in spite of notice being served upon the respondents. Under the circumstances, this court has no alternate option but to proceed with the matter. In absence of the respondent also. The present petition has been filed seeking for appointment by arbitrator. In terms of clause 19, the register deed of family partition bearing number so and so, page 14. It has been submitted a dispute has arisen between the parties. And in fact, the earlier the parties had in fact who is the one who filed the petition? The respondents.
Yes.
Respondent had approached.
No. We have approached. Lordship.
Why that? Why that?
That is at
Initially, the
section 9 application was filed by us, Lordship.
Where is it? Where is
At
it?
page 42, Lordship.
Page 42.
And except 3.
Yes, sir. So he had applied under section 9.
Section 9.
And the present petitioner had applied under section 9 for passing appropriate interim orders in respect of dispute which is arising between the parties before the matter is arbitrated upon, and before that is before the on district judge Dibrugarh by filing a miss case number. By filing miss case application number 01 of 2022. Which was disposed of by the learned tribunal, learned district court by stating that since by stating that page
Page 70 is the last portion. Lordship.
by passing certain interim order.
Yeah.
Interim order, however, with the direction to the petitioners to approach the court, approach the tribunal, arbitral tribunal under section 17 of the Act. Stop. It is a case of the petitioner that there is a arbitration clause which is the next paragraph. It is the case of the petitioner that the dispute has arisen between the parties in respect of certain page what is that?
Page 69, Lordship.
Page 69. In respect of certain property, property arising out of the deed of partition. Deed of partition entered between parties on 12/11/19. Huh?
Yeah.
The said deed of partition provides a clause, page number?
Page 26, Lordship.
Page 26, clause by which it has been mentioned that if any dispute, page 20 is just quoted, so and so, so and so. Full stop. However, there is no, however, in the said deed of partition, no procedures have been agreed upon by the parties for appointment. Under the circumstances, the petitioner is approaching this court for appointment arbitrator by invoking section 11 of arbitration in terms of the arbitration clause referred to above. This court, having gone through the record, is satisfied that there is indeed a dispute between the parties which is arbitrable as provided under the partition deed dated 12/11/19 as referred to above. And since there is no mechanism spelled out in the agreement for appointment arbitrator, this court proceeds to appoint. Whom do you want?
MK Bhattacharya, Lordship.
Who is MK Bhattacharya?
Retired district judge, Lordship. Second session judge also.
Mrinmoy Kumar Bhattacharya.
Yes, yes.
Proceed to appoint Mr. Sri Mrinmoy Kumar Bhattacharya, retired district session judge of Assam, as arbitrator to resolve the dispute between the parties, subject to his consent and absence of any impediment as contemplated under section 12 of the Arbitration Conciliation Act. Full stop. The copy of this order be made available to the learned arbitrator. The petitioner also will inform the passing of this order to learn with a copy of this order, who shall proceed with the arbitration as per law in accordance with law. The above objections of the presentation is disposed of.
Item number 11.
Well, this is a review petition, Lord. And my opening statement before Lordship is that there is nothing wrong in this in the judgment, Lord. Only because of the
Yes, Mr.
Lordship, we will prefer to file a objection.
Well, there is nothing to be objected
Lordship,
because if I may be allowed to submit.
all the pleadings have not been attached in the review petition, my lord. So
let him file.
Yes.
Mr. Your name?
A Soliha, Lordship. A Chaliha for the health department, Lordship.
Prays for some time to file objection. Yes, please again.
Can it be listed on 19?
No, 19.
Lordship, at least 2 weeks time, Lordship.
Can it be on Lord?
Due vacation is declared so that the laws don't work during that. That is why.
Then on 23rd.
If you have to work, there is no vacation.
Lordship, first week of March.
Therefore, you expect the lawyers to draft the petition on their view vacation. Then there is no need for this view vacation.
Kindly be
So,
on 23rd.
apna baki तारीख दे दो बेटा. Next.
Can it be on 23rd, Lord? Can it be on 23rd?
Next.
23. Item number 12.
Siang Enterprise. What is this?
Lordship, in this please, your lordship, in the instant matter, it's a review petition where the respondent sought time to file an affidavit which has not been filed yet.
When?
1 week time may be granted, Lord.
1 week.
Lordship.
Again during the view will work.
Then Lordship, 2 weeks.
2
Yeah,
weeks.
2 weeks is better, Lordship.
2 weeks is better.
Lordship.
But if you don't file, then you have to pay a fine.
Indeed. Already we have received the instruction yesterday, Lordship.
Okay. 2 weeks further time granted to the respondent to file objection. Yes, next.
Item number 13.
So here IA has been filed for appointment of substitute arbitrator, as the learned arbitrator has so said that he has been appointed as the chairman consumer forum.
So it has to be appointed in terms of the rules applicable at a time. What was the rule applicable at a time when he was appointed?
11th, we
At a
have
time,
filed,
at a time when he was appointed,
yes.
what was the rule which was applicable? We have to go by that rule, no?
Yes,
He was appointed by as arbitrator by whom?
this court lordship.
By this court.
Yes, lordship.
Okay, what is this for?
Right, order dated lordship 14/12/2022 lordship.
This is item number 13.
13 lordship. That's page 7 of the IA lordship.
yeah. Please.
IA. Page 7 of the IA lordship. Lordship's order, lordship. Recent order.
Sorry, have now agreed dispute referendum. Okay, we'll dispose it of.
Lordship, some instructions to be taken.
What instruction?
Lordship, he
Yes.
is in hospitalized.
Who is in hospital?
Respondent, Lordship.
Already consenting order, lordship.
Since Lordship 11 days he is in.
Oh, but then
hospitalized.
what will happen?
Difficult.
Somebody has to be appointed.
Yes, Lordship.
Somebody has to be appointed because if the earlier arbitrator is not, he can't function, he is appointed.
1 week time may be given, Lordship, after vacation, Lordship.
18 lordship.
A week, list after a week. Yes, next.
Public.
Yes, next.
Item number 14 for hearing.
14, what is this item number 14?
Yes,
Part
my
third, what part third?
The appointment of driver, my lord. Your lordship order, my lord, please may kindly see order dated
After
24.
after view will hear.
No, my lord, is the
Before.
my lord. They file
Next item number 14, what is RG? What is
Item number 15.
What is this?
fixed
14?
date, my lord.
After view. Yes, 14.
Lordship, simple
Lordship, the matter may be passed over for the
For
time
the
being.
day. For the time being or day?
For the time being,
For the
Lordship.
time being.
Lordship,
Okay.
actually, last time Lordship has heard the matter.
What about what? Arbitration? What? About what?
Yes, heard the matter. Only list of dates were being asked. List of dates is being placed.
Okay.
Next time, Lordship.
We'll wait for some time. Who is coming? Who
Vivas.
is coming?
Vivas.
Lordship,
Vivas.
Vibhash Pathak.
Okay, time being. Okay, we'll see. Next.
For hearing, item 16. Supplementary list.
So come on.
In this case, Lordship has heard the matter extensively, my lord, on last few days, my lord.
Who is the other
So-
side?
Lordship was pleased to pass the order today, my lord.
But then nobody is there. They know. That's why they are absent.
But they are,
Nobody is there. But how can I pass an order without? Somebody
yes,
should
they
be
are coming,
there.
my lord, they are coming.
Yes, anybody?
Lordship, he is on the next Lordship and
Mm.
he's
Next
just
week,
coming.
next week then.
On 18th.
Next then.
One. Item number 17 and 18.
On 18th.
What is this review petition statement? What is this? Nasiruddin.
My lord, in this case, my lord, your lordship, my lord, passed judgment, my lord. And the connected deed petition, my lord, petitioner is not available, my lord.
Lordship, only one point in the review, whether in the during at the time of preparation of the merit list, there was 4 members present or Lordship 2 members. The members, only 2 members signed the merit list, Lordship. And on this ground,
See, there, I don't know. Record will speak.
after cancellation, Lordship, subsequent selection was also held and in a seat selection, the petitioner got the
Signature, my lord,
bottom
four
position,
members,
Lordship,
signature.
and I was selected.
4 members, my lord, signature, they are, my lord, but only one place, my lord, 2 signatures, my lord.
This is the final merit list, Lordship, and on this ground, the selection was cancelled by your Lordship.
But my lord, where my lord, 4 signatures are there, my lord, that my lord column is also there, my lord.
Oh, let us see the final. You have the signature, they have to put in the final, no, when they make the combination.
Yes.
Is there or no? No. It's not there.
My lord, they are, my lord, in the final, they are, my lord.
One no final.
Yes, my lord. Lordship, kindly, my lord, in a petition, I have annexed, my lord.
We'll see.
Final is, my lord, page 83, my lord, in the review petition, my lord.
No, we'll see the record. No, Mr. Your petition is,
Well, it is part of the record.
we'll see that.
In the final, my lord.
Page 46.
Yes, my
In the, my lord, my
Merit list.
merit list, my lord.
What is the signature?
my lord,
What is the signature? Selection president and member secretary. Is there? What?
my lord, final one, my lord, in my petition, lordship.
Merit list of candidates.
Yes, my lord. 4
No, one
signatures.
is typed. No, page next is page 45.
4 signatures are there, my lord.
It's been tagged, my lord, yes, my lord.
But this is a handwritten, no, name of the school.
Yes, my lord.
Huh?
That final one, my lord, all.
Principal in charge. And president MD. And what is this next page? Abdul Hamid Burbhuya and Purkasto PGT
Yes, my lord.
Rohim Borbuya. Their sign also there. What is this?
Yeah, well, and my lord, the kindly important thing, the right hand side, my lord, where sign is not there, this is included here, my lord. Right hand side, my lord, blank side, my lord. These headings are there, my lord. Therefore, my lord, right hand side, my lord, these 2 columns.
In this, what is your name? What is your name?
His name is, my lord, Nasir, my lord.
Huh?
Last one, 9, serial number 9.
Nasiruddin Laskar.
Yes, my lord.
Total he got 14. Leadership skill 5. Administrative ability 4. Integrity 5. 14. First. And what is your name?
Alpana Das Mazumdar.
Huh?
Alpana Das Mazumdar.
Alpana Das Mazumdar is second.
Second.
Huh. And what is this? The next page is.
Next page is Lordship only, Lordship.
No, this is the main, my lord.
What do you mean? This is not the here.
My lord,
Oh, what is one?
my lord, where, my lord, 4 signatures, they are there, my lord. Here, marks were, my lord, calculated and, my lord, quoted, my lord. And
Oh, no, this is about a person of HLC, so and so, not about this.
my lord, right hand side, my lord, these columns, my lord, lordship, kindly, my lord.
Sorry. The records are produced.
No.
In which, which one?
My lord,
There are so many review petitions, I don't know. Why so many are listed?
my lord, in my petition, my lord, lordship, kindly, have a look.
Nasiruddin Laskar, huh? 157. And what is 3489? What is 3849?
Lordship,
Huh?
subsequently selection was held, Lordship, after cancellation of his select. And in the selection, Lordship, I am selected, Lordship.
No.
Challenge.
See,
My lord, not selected, my lord.
Selection.
My lord, I
Just a minute. Why you have filed this? Who has filed this? WPC number 3489.
he is not here, my lord.
Lordship.
Where is he?
My lord, he is absent, my lord.
He is absent, so he is absent.
No, yes.
My lord.
He is absent and what absent?
I am allowed to submit.
Who are you?
My lord, I am
What is
also
your
Nasir.
name?
I am Nasir, my lord. Earlier petition, my lord, I was there, my lord. New petition filed by another.
Who is it now? Who is the review petitioner 157? Who has filed?
Nasir,
Nasiruddin.
my lord.
Nasiruddin Laskar.
My lord. And now, my lord, she is not qualified, my lord, because.
You don't know what qualified, not qualified. Who has filed is Nasiruddin Khan.
My lord, Nasir. Kindly, my
Who is
lord.
Nasiruddin Khan?
I am Nasiruddin, my lord.
You have filed. You have filed. You have modified the order. Page.
Page, my lord, page, my lord.
What is the review you are seeking?
Yes, my lord.
Lordship 20, page 20, Lordship.
Page 20.
My lord, kindly, my lord, I get
Just
this.
we are hearing Mr. Vijayan. And what
Because
are
he
other
qualified
on perusal of the proceeding original records?
Yes, my
study
lord,
comes.
7 years.
It is seen that a final select list favors the names of all the 4 numbers appeared. However, in respect to one part, should have what is this record?
My lord,
Which was produced?
Page 83, lordship, kindly have a look. Page 83. I am on that, my lord. Page 83 in my preview petition, my lord.
Page.
Page 83, my lord.
83, okay.
83 Lordship has presence
I
already.
may be allowed to submit.
Yes, sir.
Page 83, my lord, this is the main list, my lord, signed by all, my lord. Page 83, names are there, marks are there, my lord. My lord, right hand side, my lord, blank portion, my lord, kindly have a look. And my lord, this is, my lord, page 82, my lord. Page 82, my lord, was not added in the page 83, my lord.
Wow, you can't have so many pages and say this is one document.
Therefore, my lord, on technical ground, my lord, I am working, my lord, since last 7 years as a principal, my lord, in this school because of this appointment letter, my lord.
I don't know. The record shows otherwise.
Only, my lord, this is, they are not pleaded case also, my lord. Only from the government's advocates, my lord, affidavit. They, my lord, made this submission, my lord, there are no signature, my lord.
Yes, from
Their
record.
case is that, my lord, approval is not there, my lord.
Lordship has.
And my lord, from
present
this
the
ground, my lord, the
appointment
order was passed, my lord. And my lord, now, my lord, I am not selected, but she is
What is
selected.
this? This court has requisitioned the records of the recruitment.
Lordship.
Perusal of the original record shows that though in the final selection list prepared by selection, the names of 4 names appeared, members, however, at the critical recruitment, consider the new interview which assists with the in view of allowing some selection, however, in that in the final list prepared selection, members were present and as such.
Page 82, my lord, I could not, my lord, produce. before
Just
the
a
lordship.
Then 11 Lordship. There are 11.
Only, my lord, on technical ground, my lord. I am innocent, my lord. They have
Just a minute. This court is reviewing. So there is nothing to be reviewed,
Lordship.
Mr.
My lord, I, Paras, my lord, I could not, my lord, communicate, my lord. My lord, kindly
I
see
see the
page
problem
83.
is that I also am not able to understand. That's
Page 83, my lord, I want that, my lord. That page was not, my lord, produced before your lordship was.
Page
there.
83, yes.
Page 83, my lord.
Okay, we have seen that, yes. Had Mr. Lane counsel for the review, also Lane counsel for us. Who are you and also? The review, the present review petition has been sought for. The present review petition has been filed seeking review of the order dated.
My lord, in this regard, my lord, I beg to, my lord, submit, my lord, one judgment, my lord.
26/9/2019 passed by Lane by this court on the ground that on the ground that
My lord, may I, my lord,
on the
please
ground
one
that
time
on the
will
ground
be
that on the ground that on the ground that on the ground that there was proper selection process. Full stop. It is the full stop process in as much as all the members of the selection committee had taken part in the selection process is evident from page 83, page from the document annexes page 83. This court, before we, this court had passed the following orders, which is reproduced as below. Relevant portion with page para 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Full stop. And 9. Sub 7 onwards. The ground for seeking review is that it is not correct that the only 2 members of the selection committee were present in the crucial stage oblique part of the recruitment process, where the attributes and characters of the candidates were being assessed on the basis of the document which is annexed at page 83. We have, in view of the above submission, this court called for the requisition of original records, which is placed before us. In the original record placed before us, there is no difference in which is the document which the petitioner review petition seeks to rely, which is to be found at page 83 of the review petition, is also found at page 45 of the original record. The record in the original record also, it is clearly seen that at a time of assessment of the leadership skill, administrative ability, integrity, etc., only 2 members had signed. And under we discourse view that there is no merit in this review petition, and accordingly same is dismissed. Review is dismissed, then that's all. What else is there?
Because the entire may.
Huh? If review dismissed, they goes, everything goes. Yes, that's next. What is this WPC 489?
WPC lordship, the subsequent selection process was challenged.
That this WPC number will be placed before the appropriate bench. I dispose of it. Next.
Typing item.
Huh? Item number
55.
55. What is this item number 15? 15. What is this?
Lordship,
What is 15?
for arbitration, he is saying that it is not.
No arbitrable.
That is a fact.
Okay. Next month.
Lordship,
After vacation.
Lordship has
If
heard
you are
the
not
matter.
Huh?
It heard the matter.
18-1.
No, no, item one. Afterward.
List over.
21 January. 21st January করে দিও।
21st, my lord, I am not on station, my lord.
Okay, then 1st of January, February.
No, 18th of January, Lordship, then. 18th of January.
18th of January.
Obliged.